Hello, YouTube. Thought I'd do another quick video here. During my chatting on my Zello channel with other people, a box was mentioned, and we at the time we weren't sure if it's going to work or not. We didn't have any information on this box. Well, I did find a owner's manual online, which really helps to see if this box is going to work. And this box may work to interface the Retevis RT97 repeater and or a mobile unit. You could maybe even do a mobile unit if you know the pinouts on the microphone that your microphone plugs in, the what is it, the RJ45 connector. If you know the pinouts on that, you can make your own cable to go to this box, and you can use a mobile unit, to connect to Zello, throw an antenna outside, and voila. So this looks very, very, very promising. And I'll post all the links down below, even the link to this and the link to the chip and all that stuff. But kind of going through this box has USB audio, it has USB detection, it also has a DIN connector that we can hook up direct to the radio. What I think is interesting, and let me get my little pointer here, is right here, this part right here. So this is the part that we need, because you have to keep in mind, we need to activate the PTT switch, whether it's a mobile radio or the repeater. The way that we do it with our handhelds, we use the Vox setting, and that automatically activates the PTT switch. Well, obviously, the repeater does not have a Vox setting per se. A mobile radio does not have a Vox setting. So we need to use either a separate circuit that can take the audio coming in and detect it and then activate the switch. So this is part right here that's very interesting. The built-in audio detection controls the PTT button, and that's what we need. Now, I don't know if how many people are aware of this, but Zello has two different versions of their app. They have the free version, which is the version that I mentioned in my videos. Doesn't cost nothing. There's no monthly fee. But it does not have a gateway setting in it, at least not that I have found. The other version, called Zello Work, is a paid monthly subscription that has the extra feature called Gateway, where you can select what type of interface box you got and all kinds of stuff. Well, I don't want to use the paid version. I want to use the free version. So that's why I'm trying to do this using either the Vox setting in the Zello app, or that way, or even another way is like a hotkey situation to the Zello. And this does have that. And if I scroll down here, what's interesting is it looks like, and I emphasize looks like, they're using the free Zello app. And they got the DIN connector pinouts. They got schematics, part sheet schematics. They got this board here. Obviously, must be like a Motorola or something. I'm not sure, but it plugs directly into the back of the radio. You don't even got to do anything on that model. But what's interesting is if you go down here, and it's got Echo Link and all this other stuff. If you go to the Zello part, to me it looks like it's using the free version of Zello. Yes, this must be an older version, because the version that we run nowadays don't have these type of icons. But it looks like it's a free version. I don't see a gateway setting on here. So that looks promising. Also, it looks like it uses the push to talk. It looks like it wants you to do the push to talk, which is actually better than Vox. Vox is okay, but if you have anyone pausing in their conversation, it will deactivate the Vox because it does not detect audio. But it looks like this uses a push-to-talk function of Zello, which is really cool. You can hook it up to all kinds of other links. So what I'm thinking, and like I said, I'm just brainstorming here, we're going to have to hook up either the Retevis repeater, or if you're going to try to do a mobile, we got to do it on the DIN connector. Obviously, that's where the radio would hook up to, and then the USB would go out to the computer. If you go up here to the little example here, they have is the connection, as you can see here. Obviously, this would go to the radio, and then this USB would go to the Zello itself. But it looks like it does not use the Zello work one. That's the main thing I want to try to make sure, because I don't want to do a paid prescription per month. So I think this will work. Now, of course, my thought is if you go to, and I got to look at this more. So, that's why I say don't jump into it until I do some more checking. But if I go to the DIN connector on this, and it looks like, if I can find it here, I think it was up here, I believe, and I got to do some more checking. But it looks like this is the DYI connection to other radio stations. So it looks like this is what you do. Now, some of these we will not use, depending on what radio we're going to hook up. But obviously, if we're going to use the AF out, the PTT, AF in, ground. I'm not sure if we'll use this particular pin or not, pin 6. But I'll have to do some checking. And of course, on the Retevis part of this now, I would get these pins, the pin 3 here, I would go to this chip and we would take it off of, I believe it's pin 27. Pin 27, yeah, this is the transmit on. That's what my thought is at this moment. So that's where I would hook up pin 3 to 27, and then AFN could be the microphone going in, and then this is the sound coming out. Like I said, I'm just kind of brainstorming, but I did find the manual, and I got to do more reading on this. But I just want to make this video quick to show you this. And the link that you can purchase this from is here. And this particular one, it's a little more monies, but it comes with the cables. And it comes with this little board. And I'm thinking this could be my little test board. I can, instead of hacking the cables apart, I'll just hack this little board up right here. And I'll show you what I mean here. This little board right here will be my good. See, it's got you can hook the DIN connector right to it, and then I can just go ahead and either solder my wires right from the DIN connector. I don't know if I'm going to need that. It might be a regulator on there. But my point is I can modify this board as a test board to hook up to the Retevis without hacking the cable up to see, what I have to do. So that's what my thought is. That's why I would buy the spend a little extra money and get the one that has the cables with it. I think there's one for $45 that don't have the cables. But at any rate, I'll post this link. I'll post a link to this user's manual, the link to the chip, and like I said, this book looks exactly to this model. I'm pretty sure. Now this is new. This one here says new. Well, it says 2020. So this book says also say 2020, I believe up here. So this is got to be the owner's manual. Yeah, 2020. So yeah, so this just look at the picture. Looks like it's exactly the same thing. So of course this is from China, so it'll take a while to get it shipped. But I'll post all the links down below. Like I said, I'm brainstorming. I think this is a really good box. I'm waiting for more parts for my repeater so I can do some testing and probing. So once I figure that out, then I'll decide. I may just buy this box anyways just to play with it, take it apart, whatnot. But at any rate, so that's what my thought is. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below, and please subscribe. And thank you, and have a good day.